Good morning, Claire. Thanks very much for welcoming me to Pidley, Cambridgeshire. It's beautiful here. You're obviously leading Wills Jacobsen.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about Wills Jacobsen and what the services are that you provide.
Wills Jacobsen has been around now for 4 years. It provides services dealing with wills, lasting powers of attorney, probate and the administration of estates, trusts, mental capacity issues, and the range of services that cover asset and wealth protection, which is tied up with wills really and trust structures.
Okay, great. And tell me, what was your story about setting up in business? Why did you decide to do it?
It was the next natural step for me. I became a salaried partner when I was working for a firm on the outskirts of London, so quite a long way away. And it became the next natural step for me because I didn't see an opening for me to become an equity partner, and I had my own vision as to how I wanted to do things and the services that I wanted to offer at the price that I wanted to offer, and the kind of I wanted it to be like a villagey feel, that community that I serviced rather than a London-based firm.
Okay.
So it became more a natural step for me.
And the steps to setting up your business, then, did you apply for practice rights first and for probate?
I did everything jointly together. I had a bit of a strange setup. We originally were regulated by the SRA because at that point CILEx had not got its authority to authorise entities. And it had always been, I loved the CILEx model, and I loved the standards, the exams, the backup, everything. I always felt that it was really a much better way to become a lawyer. And so I was desperate to set up, and I couldn't wait. So we went and actually got regulated by the SRA, and we were in partnership. I was in partnership with another lady. And as soon as CILEx became allowed to authorise entities, we switched to a limited company. And at the same time as I was applying for the practice rights, I applied to become an authorised practitioner for probate, and the approved manager and everything else that goes with it. So I did it all together, which was a bit of a nightmare.
But you did it.
I did it, yeah.
Just a test of fortitude. Okay, so you've been running for 4 years now?
Yeah, almost 2 years. Regulated by CILEx
Regulation.
Yes.
Okay, great. And what would you say has gone well and not so well?
I will say this, and this is honest, I much prefer being regulated by CILEx than the SRA. I think the backup and the fact that you can get in touch with somebody and they're really friendly, and you don't feel that they're there to make your life difficult, they're there to make you run as smoothly as possible. So that is a real plus for me. So it's much better. I find it much easier to be regulated by CILEx. On the business front, we've obviously grown. We were in a much smaller office. We moved to this bigger office now with the reception and the other offices, and so that's great to have that bit of growth. I don't think that I really anticipated how difficult it was going to be to get a foothold in the community and build up that trust. And if I had my time again, I would probably change my marketing strategy or take some really good advice and pay for it at the beginning.
Okay, so it's about, what I think you're saying, it's about finding the market, making sure there's a market there before you take the plunge.
I naively thought, when I came from, especially from the London firm, because it had been around for such a long time, there was always this constant flow of work, and I kind of naively thought, I'm quite good at my job, I like doing it, I'm nice to clients, they'll just come. Exactly, and that, it sounds a bit odd that you can be that naive, but I think when you actually go from somewhere where you've been really busy, you just underestimate how much work you have to do to drive business to you.
So that would be your number one top tip then for anybody thinking about setting up in business?
Definitely, set the money aside so that you can really get the marketing strategy that you need and take some proper advice about that. At the end of the day, you tell your clients to come and see you for that proper advice, pay some money for that, make sure you have a good budget for that initial marketing, make sure your website's good as well. Everybody is on the internet. Even my clients in their 70s and 80s use it and email me. So it's not true to say that the older generation aren't on there, because they are. Many of them aren't, all of them, but many of them. So yeah, that is my number one top tip. And be prepared that you will have to work at it constantly. It's a constant thing, marketing. It's really important. You can't sit down and not think about it. You should always be thinking about it.
Okay, great. And tell us what's next for Wills Jacobsen.
Well, I'm hoping to have a holiday myself. Hopefully what's next is in the next 18 months I'm going to be looking to take on another fee earner. It will be covering the services. We're not looking to expand on our services at the moment. So in the next 18 months it will be taking on a junior member, ideally part qualified, CILEx, with a view to then taking on that person and shaping them and seeing them through the final part of their exams, training them up the way that I want them to work, the way that I was trained by another CILEx lawyer, funnily enough, and building on the work that we've already got, and hopefully, obviously, increasing our client base. Eventually, what I'd like to do, and this will depend on whether it's finding the right person, is find a conveyancing practitioner that's got the practice rights through CILEx and bringing them on board, because I feel that conveyancing in this area of law really fit quite nicely together.
Yeah, it's a nice private client mix, isn't it?
So we've got the office space now, so it's about planning for that and looking at how we would bring that person on board, whether that would be employed, whether it would be an investment into the firm, and it's just obviously finding the right person.
Okay, that sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Claire. Thanks for talking to us today.
Welcome.
Thank you.